Playing so well for 5 games in a row, maybe 6. How do you explain today, Kasey?
I don't know if there's a great way to explain it. I know this, though, that it's the highs and lows of college football. It really is. Last week, we played well and protected the football, didn't get behind the sticks, and gave ourselves a chance to win that football game. We did. This week, and that's the way it's been for the last 5 or 6 weeks. This week was completely the opposite. We got behind the sticks. We had penalties. We had turnovers. Miscues on throws, drops, stuff, bad call. All of it just kind of added up for 5 or 6 games into one ball game, and it got sideways and just quickly got out of hand. And when it does that, and it starts to pour on you at the same time, it's awful hard to throw the ball around. So to try and make a comeback by pitching the football in a monsoon or whatever the hell that is, it's pretty hard to do. And then so it really got out of hand.
How difficult was it to call plays when the weather changes so dramatically in a moment like that?
Oh, it's fine. It's perfect if it starts the game that way, right? It's no problem. We're going to run the football, do what we do, and here we go. We got behind so quickly, the dynamic of the game changes, and then all of a sudden you need to start to move a little bit quicker and just turn around and hand the ball off. We were throwing the ball okay on the RPOs and moving it down the field in the first couple of series. But running the football, obviously we didn't really create any opportunities in there for Ollie. Be interesting to see the tape. But that's what happened. So then when you try and say, okay, hey, are you going to run the football here in a downpour, when you knew that you really weren't busting it through to begin with, and then we throw the one and it gets kind of squirrely and tipped, and then we drop a snap, and it's like, holy smokes, what's going on? And before you know it, it's crazy. Shoot, we drop a snap on a punt, I think, too. And just weird things happen in the beginning of that game, and that's what happens. Then it snowballs and it's out of control.
This isn't the first team that tried to stack the box against you guys to stop Ollie, but
No.
What made them so successful at stopping him?
Well, I don't know. What made them successful early? Because I don't know how it turns out towards the end if the game is in balance the whole time. And it wasn't. If we go down and we score on the first series or kick a field goal, and we go down, if we get 10 out of the first 2 drives, which we should have got 10 out of the first 2 drives. If we do that, then the game feels different. We're in balance with those guys, and hopefully you start to lean on them and wear on them, and which is what we've done in the past. And then in the second half of the ball game, you establish even more so the run game, and you control it. And that's where we've been. We got behind, not our world right there to try and make up ground, and like I said, a downpour.
I know the team kind of feeds off all of it. How was he in a day where it was a lot more frustrating than his last 6 days?
He was fine. I'm up in the box, so I don't really see, him going around. But during the week, he was fine. He practiced hard, looked good. There were no issues in there. I thought the schemes were good. They did a good job of trying to take away the counter play, which is, we've been hanging our hat on that. They did a good job with that. And then, like I said, we just got, as soon as you get behind like that, and you're counting on running the football, which is, going into it, they've struggled to stop the run and mightily struggled. So to think it's going to turn out like that would be crazy. But like I said, you get behind, awful hard to try and run the football and get back into it.